Hashtag Crazy Cat here from South Carolina to talk about bullying. You may not know this, but there are 3 different types of bullies, right? There's the one we think about, the big mean external bully who attacks us, right? There's also social bullying, which is when you are left out or feel left out. And there's a group of people that do things in a clique and you feel left out. And that's the kind of bullying that I was subjected to for most of my life. And so I have a passion for helping other people who've been bullied so that you realize none of this matters. And then the third one is the internal bully, who is probably the worst of all. The internal bully says really mean things to you. It may be things like, you suck, you're ugly, you're never going to do it right, you're not good enough, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Those are all really mean things that we say to ourselves. And what happens is when you say something like that about yourself, you cause it to come true. And you have to think of words as seeds, because seeds get planted and they're going to come up, and seeds also multiply. So you never want to say anything about yourself, either internally or externally, that you don't want to be true, because it will cause you to be held back in your life. So I was born in South Carolina 46 3/4 years ago, so I'm ancient compared to most of you guys. I'm almost 47, and I love it. I'm 47 years young, and I like to think about like how much fun it is to be alive, how much we have to be thankful for, how much we have to be grateful for, especially in the U.S., where even the poorest of us, for the most part, have access to a roof over our head and food. It's not like that in a lot of parts of the world. So we're extremely lucky to live in this country and to have opportunities. And so I'm kind of going into my second childhood, which is great as I'm approaching 50. I like to act like I'm 5 again, but without worrying about what people think. It's like really fun. So hashtag crazy cat, yay! Okay, so thinking about bullying, what do you do about it, right? Because you guys are subjected to some things that I never was subjected to. When I was little, when I was left out or someone talked mean to me, I could go home and leave it, right? But now what happens is we carry these phones around all the time and we're completely attached to them. Like, how many likes did we get? Who's talking to us? Who's not talking to us? Being bullied in the phone and on social media is like a real thing. And what do you do about it? Like, we used to be able to get away from it, but you guys can't. So anytime you're bullied, right, you have one of 2 choices. It's listen to them and believe what they say, or actually look at it objectively and think about what you want, how you want to be portrayed. How do you overcome this negativity? And the way you do that is by killing it with kindness. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but you literally can kill any negative thing with gratitude and being kind back, right? So there's nothing better than that feeling of somebody's really mean and nasty to you, and you take the high road and you be really nice to them, right? So they posted something mean about you, or they said something mean about you, and you go, hey, how you doing? And I've just done that in my job, because there's someone there who's like a big mean bully, and he's not a nice person at all, and it took me a long time to figure it out. And when I did, my feelings got really hurt, like, because I've worked very hard, and I was the interim CFO. I had a really high accounting job after 22 years of working really hard, and to have someone say such mean, nasty things about me when all I was doing was working hard was real. It was like, in my heart, it hurt so bad. And then I got sick in my stomach, and I was like, what do you do? And I wanted to fight back, and I wanted to be mean, but I wasn't. You know, I actually pray for this person, and I send them nothing but kindness, because what I realize is that if your only happiness comes from making someone else feel bad, you're obviously not a very happy person. And So I actually feel really sorry for them. And by practicing gratitude and thinking of all the things, there's so many things I have to be grateful for. A house, a roof, living in South Carolina, my 2 beautiful grandparents who are 87 and so good to me even when I'm stressed out and frustrated. My beautiful family who pitched in and took care of me when my mom died when I was in college. My sister with her 4 beautiful children, my cousin with her 5 beautiful children. I mean, there's so much to be grateful for that we really, like, by me not focusing on that one mean person, I'm able to just like be filled with love and happiness and kindness and pray for this person and hope them that they find help too, so they can stop being so mean to other people. And then also to use this experience to reach out and help other people who might be going through what I've been going through. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait until you're 47 to figure it out. You can start working on it right now. And it's just by being grateful for the small things every day. Take 10 minutes in the morning and start a gratitude journal. Write down in your own handwriting 10 things that you have to be grateful for. I promise you that if you started this one thing and you did it every single day, right? Just do it every single day. It'll take 3 or 4 days until you start to feel better, because gratitude is literally the antidote for every negative feeling. So when someone is mean to you, or they're like a bully, or they leave you out, or they're nasty, right? Just start thinking about gratitude. Go, you know what? I'm really grateful that I have my mom, I have my dad, I have whatever, a roof, I have food, there's always something to be grateful for. We have an amazing God, right? Who does so much for us, and he created us, and he takes care of us, and he forgives us when we do these awful things. And there's always something to be grateful for. And when you truly practice gratitude, the negativity it will go away. And it starts to get replaced with kindness and love and the ability to do just kind things all the time. Okay? So I'm going to send you all off with that. And I hope you have an amazing day. And I'm just pouring into you guys lots of love and happiness. And I hope that, that you just pay it forward and be good to other people. Be good to people, right? We only get one life.